Hello and welcome to my thoughts while standing in the queue. The other day, I was on the tube in London and I saw this couple kissing and kissing and kissing. And I thought it was so sweet. And everybody was just turning away and looking very disgusted. I think that cuddling has come into fashion, and because it's been commercialized, it's losing its meaning. There's actually a cuddle agency that will give you a cuddle for £75, and it's absolutely asexual. As a matter of fact, they keep something between the two people so their bodies won't touch, but they hug and they kiss, because the woman who founded it said, "I want to reinstate the sense of touch." I think that's a good thing, but frankly, if you have to pay for a cuddle, it isn't worth very much, is it? Years ago, not too many years ago, but maybe 20, a very sweet, wonderful angel named Maggie and I went to San Rafael, a very sniffy area outside of San Francisco, very upscale, and we held signs that said, "Free hugs." And you would be amazed how many people stopped us and had a hug. It was amazing how many of these people needed the sense of touch from a stranger. It made them feel alive. And I think that was a wonderful thing. I think that we should know that hugging and kissing people, which they do more in England, I think, or at least they do to me, than anywhere else, makes you feel alive, makes you feel real. There was a study years ago in the 50s about babies that were suffering from a disease called marasmus, which is malnutrition, because they weren't touched and held enough. They were given enough food, but their little bodies didn't want to digest it because they didn't feel wanted and loved and needed. Children know this instinctively. I can still remember in the late 60s, I had just gotten out of the hospital after a long, long stay. I was emaciated and still very, very sick. And I drove out to say hello to my nephew and my niece. When I got to the house, my little nephew Leo, when he saw me, was so excited because I was his godmother. He was so excited to see me that he came running out of the house and he wrapped his little arms around my emaciated form and he said, Aunt Lynn, I'm 4. And that hug and that wonderful exuberance was my first step to getting well. And thank you so much for joining me for my thoughts while standing in the queue.